Hello, everybody. Yeah, the World Championship has finally kicked off, and tonight I'm playing my first match against Yakov Kudrin from Russia. So let's see how that goes. As always, if you like the content, please press the corresponding button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you are interested in my books or in lessons, please contact me through my website. Okay, we're ready to go. 3, 2. I think I'll play like this. So Yakov wrote me that he's playing on a phone, so he's not used to that. So I hope he doesn't have any problems. Of course. 1. Okay, do I make my 5-point here? 2. Yeah. 3-point looks a bit weak, but it doesn't leave anything. Maybe that's the way to go. I'm not sure. I've seen against one checker, you indeed often make the 3-point, but that could have been a mistake here. Now I want to make my 10-point, I guess. Maybe I should slot. Duplicating threes, I don't see much merit in stepping up to the 20, so let's try this. For 2. I guess he just can step up with the back checker, but I'm not sure. Maybe all the way to the 18. I think breaking a point is not the play. Yeah, that leaves aces, some 8s, a 10. Don't like that either. Maybe just moving the back checker. He is far ahead in the race. 3-1 is a good shot. Hits and covers. 2-4 and an 8-4, I suppose. Yeah. Double sixes. So what am I supposed to do here? So I cannot cover. So I'm tempted to just hit, bring a checker down and do this. Yeah. Okay. Did I overlook something? I don't know. 2-5. Okay. Yeah, no good 5. Duplicating 4s. Guess that's the idea. 5-2. Certainly will make the bar point. He will make 5, of course. Still duplicating 4s. Good shot by him. 4-2. Guess I got a hit. Don't see much else, to be honest. But do I really want to play 10-8? I mean, sixes are good for him anyway. Could also just come up, but then where's the two? Don't think that's the idea. Maybe just this. But this doesn't get me anywhere, so I will take the risky approach. And for now it's rewarded. He danced. And I guess I will close here and remake the bar point. That looks good. 2, 3. Just go up to the 20, not much else. Though it's risky, of course, but what can you do? So ace is clear. Do I want to break my prime to hit a second checker? I don't think so. Okay, ace 3 hits, of course. 2, 3 hits. That was good for me. Still no cube, I suppose. He's got the stronger board. So I will hit here. Will I? Why should... I mean, I can just make the prime. This looks so super strong. What can you do? No, I won't hit. Just make the prime. And now it's an easy cube. So many hitters. So that was an interesting game. I'm already talking past tense because can he take this? Really? We will find out very soon. I think it's a clear cube. Any ace is a big mark. Any hit is a big market loser probably. Even if I dance, so much work to do. Yeah, I think he got to drop this. Certainly a tough first game. Not the right kind of game to warm up and get going. Okay, 6, 4, not a good number. I would like to hit, but I don't have any 6, so I will just make my deuce point, I think. Yeah. And I got lucky to get an anchor as well, so we are back to pretty much an even game. Yeah, I don't like it. He's not ahead enough in the race to break his anchor. He can also... I think that's an overplay. Gives me chances to attack, like this here. And now, can I cube this? Only 7 pips. I mean, I have an anchor. Certainly have market losers. And he has a blot, so I can really attack him. So I think I have to cube this. Not sure. Maybe a bit early, but his blot on the 3 point. This gives me a lot of freedom. So can also cover the deuce. No. So am I supposed to leave some blots here? I mean, I'm ahead in the race. Don't want that. So that was a great shot by him. There goes my advantage. Completely wiped out. He is the favorite now. Yeah, that's the best play because he is ahead in the race. I'm stuck. behind his prime a bit. Need a big doublet myself. Yeah, make 3 and slot the 4 probably. Yeah, I would slot the 4, but yeah, better. Six, 3. Yeah, I guess now that his board is weak, I have to give up the midpoint because I will have to do it next turn anyway, or break my board. So I guess he will clear the 7. Yeah. And do I leave that blot there? Don't see much reason for it. So I guess he has to play inside the board. There's my big doublet. Now I'm in good shape again. Ahead in the race. Six one. I could consider just playing like this. 14 pips. I mean, what happens if I play like this? He will cover. And then I will have to start breaking. So maybe now it's the time. Double deuces, double fours, 4-5, 4-3. But there are other hits like a 3-1, for example, I'm not so afraid of. Maybe it's the time to give up that anchor. Not sure if the racing lead is big enough. Yeah, there comes the 4-3. So if I don't roll a joker here, which I do, unfortunately. Okay, I don't want to leave anything, of course. Without the joker, of course, it would have been a pass. So now I even have some gammon chance here, which is a really fortunate turn of events. Even now, another doublet. Or small numbers by him, for that matter. Not that the gammon... No, now it's becoming more and more likely, actually. Still probably will need a doublet, or he has to roll really small, like this. Now I don't need a doublet anymore. Amazing. Yeah, and I win a gammon. So that's a good start, of course. Anchor, much more important than the 9 point here. Okay, yeah, splitting somewhere. Since I've got the anchor, you counter that with an anchor. So I could make my 5 point, but I mean, the race is so close. So I rather make my 9 point. because 5s and 3s hit me with the race that close. Really don't want to get hit. Again, I can make my 5 points. So how? I mean, same reasoning. He's happily going to hit me. I have reasonable chances in the race. If he just hopped out, my 5 point isn't worth much. So maybe that was the wrong idea here by me. But actually, with the lead in the match and the anchor, I mean, not excited about my game now that he has escaped, but now I'm getting more excited, of course. So this static anchor game, it's actually quite good for me. As the leader, I don't want to get into gaminish positions. 6 pips, of course, not enough to cube. Okay, let's think about this. The 4 is clear, and then that should be the ace, maybe. Or this, not sure. Still ahead in the race. Maybe, I mean, it doesn't matter much because there's not so much contact left, but I would play 10 to 5, 8 to 4. Not that it will slow me down a lot, but it's also fine. Usually when you're trailing in the race, you take that little bit of contact. Don't give it up. Okay, guess he will break. Okay, 5, 3. Let's make the 4. Play this. Another 5, 3. I guess the 5 goes here. Why not play the 3 here? So my doubling strategy is fairly normal because in racing positions, the lead doesn't matter too much. And of course, this is a pass after my double 5. So double 5 is saving me the whole match so far. Five, 3. I want to make the 5 anchor. But I mean, this looks also okay. So what I don't want to play is go to the 20 and play 13-10, too many blots. So I can maybe just play like this to have at least one builder. Here goes the builder. 3-1, enter slot. Certainly an easy take. Not very gaminish this position, so I don't have to make huge adjustments. Still a lot of work to do for him. Yeah, he tries to take advantage of my slot by spreading out builders. Maybe that's a good idea. Even though, like with a 9 or a 10, I will still hit from the 24. Guess. An 8 doesn't hit anything, so never mind. I mean, this particular 8. Okay. 3-1. Do I want to play 8 to 7? Yeah, maybe. I don't want to play the other end of the board. I don't mind making the bar point, and like this I have some more builders for the 4. Of course, disadvantage is now I have a blot when I hit, but of course I'm still gonna do it. So that was, now I rather would have the 8 point, of course. So the 6, don't see anything else but cover. Now I'm in a bit of gammon danger. So how does he play this? He can point on me, he can hit 2, or he can just get that checker around. Yeah, that's certainly the variation that wins most games, but probably not the most gammons, even though when I dance, gammon chances go up. So now I have a chance to anchor, which I do. Got a more interesting game since he has got a back checker. So this was vital. I don't see why I should split. Can just play for outfield control. However, I make 6-5 good. Not sure, 6-5, 6-4, but I have more hitters in case he runs out. Maybe I should do just this. Go for the better coverage. 4-1 is not great, of course. He has to expose another blot, which I cannot hit. Now that the blot is there, I'm a little bit tempted to just attack him. So if he hits me, I still have my 2 anchors. Don't see, I mean, I can just play 12 to 5 and hope that he crunches. Normally you try to prime that checker. Yeah, maybe that's the right idea. Blitzing somehow looks wrong. I mean, he can crunch, of course. 4-1. Again, I'm not so excited about hitting here. What's the plan? So, on the other hand, what else can I do? I mean, I can play like this, but that anchor kind of like still. So maybe it's just okay, some pause. I didn't want to pause the clock. Now I will just hit. Not sure whether it's the right idea at all. Now that he's on the roof, I think I will step up to have a runner. Try to control the outfield. Okay, I certainly want to hit. Question is how. Because I also want to move my back checker there. Don't have too many covers, so I could, this is for sure. So this looks actually kind of okay. Fight for the outfield. Maybe he comes in on the ace. Don't want to get stuck there necessarily. Just release my checkers if I can. I can't. So I will slot, I guess. If he rolls a 6, he is in good shape anyway. Okay, double 6s. So plenty of options. Okay. I mean, I have the prime here. Certainly want to come out. I mean, I'm ahead in the race. He's behind the prime here. I have to jump the prime. Maybe just like this. So if he doesn't roll a 5, I'm in good shape. He's behind the prime. Really difficult for me, this. Why am I supposed to hit him here? Don't have a direct cover and I get stuck maybe. So I will try this. Hope that he doesn't roll a 5. Race is now evenish. 8s make the 6 prime, but I certainly don't want to cube with such a big lead. Okay, I certainly want to pick that checker up. Play it as a priming game. I mean, I'm ahead in the race. Why should I risk anything here? Don't see it. Okay, now he will escape and we will get into a race if I don't hit him. If I do, yes. Again, I'm in great shape, so it's only double 6s, which is good anyway. So I don't want to give him the 6-4. I mean, why should I? I'm ahead in the race. No, I won't. And now that he dances, I'm up 13 pips. I think I just will cube here despite my lead. All the builders, the racing lead. So that's why I didn't want to take the risk giving him the 6-4. Six, 2. Guess I step up. 2-1 hits. Okay, really? Okay, this is too early. More like, I think he's just not happy with the way things are going. Cannot blame him for that. He just tries to make something happen. I think he should make the 4 point. And if I hit him, he is left with very little to nothing. Yeah, I think he should make the 4 point. That would be my play. I like this. 5-1. I guess that's just enter and cover. Not much to think about. And evil, I think he should hit and play 13-11. Yes. I also hit and anchor. So now again I'm in good shape. Even game basically. 5-3. Just move that checker to have a runner. Don't need a goalkeeper there because the race is even. I'm not going for shot hitting or anything, so I just step up. I mean, if I hit something, that's fine, but not main game plan. It's just to move my checkers around and hope for another lucky double 5s. Double aces is good too. Don't want to break the prime. Maybe I want to. This is a bit more flexible. Yeah, maybe. What do I need that prime for? Looks a bit strange. Maybe that's... But this is just completely stripped. Could roll some awkward numbers, I guess. I usually don't like this, and the 3 point is better, so I'll give up the prime. f4, flexibility. Okay. 5-1. Yeah, where's the last 4? So you should break the 10, yes, and to the 2. Not much else. Still pretty much an even game. I think I should use the blot in his home board to seize outfield control. So like that, if he hits me, I've got returns. One, nothing special here, so I have remade my priming point. Not that it's super important, but I take it. Okay, yeah, not really sure what are the arguments here for either play. That looks fine, sure. Okay, 4-1. Is there any sense in having that checker there? I mean, this looks nice and flexible. He still has trouble releasing that checker. But does he want to leave a shot? It's of course really costly to get hit here, but on the other hand, does he want to destroy his board? So he gets away with it. And now he can release the checker, but at the cost of still having a blot. So I get another chance. Okay, this is interesting. Huh. Okay, so this hits, I get hit on deuces, sixes, and lots of numbers, after which I'm really in trouble. So that increases gammon rates by a lot, which is bad for me. What would be the alternative? Alternative would be something like that, settle for a rather static game where I don't feel that great either. That's the problem. So yeah, how bad is this? If he hits me with a 2, still behind a prime. Yeah. I mean this. So how does this continue? And if he hits me, I'm still a favorite to enter. So still quite a bit of work. So he has 3 checkers behind the prime. I'm almost inclined to hit simply because the alternatives look so bad. So then what? I will have to leave eventually. Then I've broken my structure. So I will hit. That could be a big mistake. Because, yeah, of course he can blitz me. Or maybe I did it to myself. Kind of I mean, he has to hit me. I have to dance. And then he still has some work to do. I don't know why this doesn't auto move. Okay, I don't know what happened here. Of course, that's the worst case scenario. Oh, ace is good number, of course. Okay, he'll make close board. Yeah, I'm really curious about that one. It's just like the alternative didn't feel really good at all. But maybe it was the prudent way to go. At least the match will be more interesting if I lose a gammon here, which is very likely, of course. Yeah. Okay. Need a double sixes. 1-6 is a good start, but he steps out, so if I roll another 6, then I may have a chance to save it. But no, so he already starts bearing off, so forget about saving the G here. I think at gammon safe you cannot make that play, but this is not gammon safe. I mean, gammon value for him is not through the roof. Still thinking about my hitting play there. Yeah, I find in general you should try to win the game as a rule of thumb. And my play was clearly the DMP play, so who knows? Okay, now we are getting interesting. 6-4. I think I will just run. Spent a bit too much of my time on my taste, but not yet in serious time trouble. Just we'll have to pay a bit of attention to it. Or 2. Guess I'm ahead in the race, so I will step up. 5-4 is not great. I guess he got it. He has to hit. I mean, bearing a checker is a bit too passive, I think. It's behind the prime. Okay, great shot. Question is, if he rolls another bad number, is that a cube? I mean, I can hit him, I can just escape and lose my market. 4, 5, 6, 3, 7s. So I think my advantage is big enough to cube here. Race is basically even. I'm trailing 4, but I'm on roll, so he passes. Okay. maybe a bit too conservative this pass. I'm 4-5 away. Don't think I like his pass with an even raise and everything. Okay, I think I got to run here. Great shot. Too early to cube, I think, even though I'm getting close. So I can duplicate fives all over by staying there, which I think is what I'm going to do. Yeah, but does he want to stay on the bar point? Maybe. 6-5, so I can safety that checker. I'm ahead in the race, 6 pips. So why should I play for the blitz? I mean, if he doesn't roll a 5, I'm really in good shape. So I will just play the passive move. 17 pips, looks really good. Don't see the point of risking getting hit here. And now, because it's also a 4-way score and in a non-gammonish position, I actually, so I don't lose many gammons, I can actually cube rather normally with a high winning percentage. Certainly will cube this as well. Now with the 4-way score, his take point is not that low. I have some attacking chances, and if I just roll some bad numbers like a 3-2, I just still have my racing lead. So not so easy, the decision for him. Gammons win the match, so I still can use all 4 points in case I roll something like double sixes, double fours. Actually, any doublet puts him in serious gammon danger, so he passes. I think can understand that one. Didn't quite understand the pass and the position before. 6-4 hits. Yeah. Should I move to the 3-point? But that looks really bad. So just do this, and I fully expect him to cube. No, I mean, he gave like a similar cube or a worse cube than this. Maybe that was already a cube at the score before. I don't know. Okay, he will make his 4-point. And then I probably, oh, maybe he will step up. No, he shouldn't make his bar point. No, that's, I don't like it. No, that's too risky. Either make his 4-point. Okay, I think he's struggling a bit with his mobile phone. 5-3 makes the 4. Maybe he wants to slot the 7, but I'm not sure. Maybe that's an overplay. 6-3, another perfect roll for me. 1-6, guess just out to the 18. Yep. Not much else. Yeah, really bad to be stuck with that many checkers. Okay, 5-4. That's not ideal. Guess I have to play the 5 here, I think. And I have to give something. Certainly want to make the 8 point. Yeah, I could just give aces and forget about the 8 point. I don't know, feels wrong not to make the point, so do it. So he hits me. It's the checker to safety. I dance. I mean, maybe he can cube, maybe not, but the take is super easy with my structure. So I guess he probably should slot the 7, build the prime. I mean, he's got the priming advantage in the timing sense. So I think 13-8 would be really a bad play here. He should just slot and yeah, good play. Very good. Gets rewarded. Now he has the nice prime. I need a 3. Now he can think about playing 13-10, but maybe that's an overplay. 3-2, still stuck behind my prime, so it's far from over. Okay, 1, 2, 3, of course, and I split. Great shot. Just in time. Now things are looking good again. Yeah, should he go for the blitz? It's really tough. This keeps the priming structure. Of course, now the timing advantage is on my side. That argues for an attacking move, but it's really a lot of work to keep the blitz going and release the back checkers. Okay, he's trying the priming approach. Still can blitz. 6-5, another bad number. Now things really dire. Can easily win a gammon. Now he still has a chance if I dance, but I'm just rolling one killer number after the other. Do I want to keep him from getting his second anchor? Maybe I do, but I don't want him to get a second anchor. Could just sit here and then he rolls a deuce. Probably he will crunch. Anyway, okay, I will do this. Maybe it's an overplay, but I don't want him to get a second anchor. I mean, it's usually okay. Try to avoid that. And there's always a bit of a risk. Of course, as you can see, if he now releases all the checkers and blitzes me, I did it to myself again. Could have just hit on the 7. On the bar. Yeah. Now, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I kill myself again? Yeah. Wasn't he able to hit me there or something? I don't know. I haven't checked it. I think he could have hit me. At least I get a chance to roll a 3. Okay, I think I did something wrong there. Now I see it clearer and clearer. I need a 3 to have a bit of counterplay. I mean, it was a long shot, but you can see what can happen. I can even lose a backgammon now, which would be kind of horrible, but he did a very... I mean, the mistake wasn't... It wasn't a catastrophic mistake. It just feels so catastrophic because now looks like I'm getting gammoned at least. If he rolls a 6, of course. Still some hope. He needs 2 6s, I need 4 6s. So now I need 3 6s, he still needs 2 6s. And of course, okay, so that settles that. Now, basically it's about avoiding the backgammon. And we will get, no matter, I mean, if he wins this game, we will certainly get to an interesting match score. Yeah, nothing much to say. Hope that I enter quickly. Probably a good move. That was great, so he cannot play pick and pass. I mean, really, it's now only about avoiding getting backgammoned. Okay. There's 2 checkers off, so now against the 3-point board, I should be able to make it. So there's 1 6, and I get my shot. Oh, almost. Okay, I still can lose the backgammon. That's unfortunate. But I won't. So now it's 5 away, 3 away. That was a cooler, as they say in poker. Six, 5. Feels like I'm just hitting here. Yeah, why not? What else? Yeah. Against 1 checker. Another double 6, so I'll make the point. This is clear, and this also clear. I don't want to bury a checker, of course. 4 2. Guess that's too early to cube, despite my racing lead. Okay, so I mean, I could run, but that's 6s and aces and 4s and deuces cover, so that's out. So I'll just try to attack him. Yeah. Hope that he dances. 3 6. Okay. Yeah, I know he should jump out, of course. 9's hit. And now I think is the time to go. What am I waiting for? He's still got a blot. Okay, I will try. Worked out. So now if I get that checker home, I win the race for sure. So is that a reason for me to cube? So I need a 10 basically. If I roll only a 7, then it has to be a special 7. If I roll a small number, I will leave a double shot. 10 wins, so it's not so many numbers. So if I roll a 5-1, I leave a double shot. If I roll an 8, that's pretty good. So the other thing is, I mean, if I get missed, I certainly will lose my market. That's the problem here. So also nines are good. So I don't know, it's 24, 36 pips. So if I don't lose many gammons. So I roll a 5, 2, 4, 3, and he misses. Huge market loss. If he gets the double shot, I mean, I can also roll some deuces. Then he gets the single shot and he still has a block. I don't know. It looks super volatile. And I will cube this. Yeah, I'm a favorite, super volatile, not non-gammonish. So he passes. So not sure what to think about it. I'm certainly happy. He dropped that cube. Maybe he was right, but it looked like enough contact and some recube power, but maybe I got it wrong. Five, one, nothing special. Four, three, am I supposed to attack here? Two blots. I mean, the race is fairly close and I could still can just play something like this. It looks better to me. Certainly hitting wouldn't have worked. So now I'm down 18 pips. 4-2, easy to play. 4-1, make 13-8. So now if I roll a 5, I think I will attack. 6-3. Cannot. Maybe next time. There is a next time. So now I get my 4 shot. No matter how he plays the 5, I think he clearly should come around the corner. It's pretty much the worst number, unfortunately, because it's also bad for the race. Super easy take. I don't know if you should cube this. Probably not, because my take point is super low and there are no gammons here. So, yeah, I think he should have slotted the deuce. 5 in, 8-2. I mean, why? Kill a checker. Okay. Not a big deal, so probably it's not gonna volunteer anything, so we'll slot. I mean, only if he rolls like 5-4 or something. Then he will volunteer, then I may regret having a blot. 6-4, that's not a cover. Another 6-4, not the best. What can you do? Okay. So there's the cover, finally. But maybe me who has to leave the first shot. Indeed it is. Worst number. I still think it's a clear take if he cubes me because of numbers like that. Okay, that's easy. That was good for him unless I hit him. 6 is in. Yeah, no other way. I want to keep contact. So this is interesting. I mean, I would have to make the calculations, count all the numbers. 5-4 is a bad number. 2-1 is a bad number. So sixes. What are 6-6-5? I mean, I get 6 winners. Okay, he doesn't double. That's great. I was trying to use the time. I mean, I think that was a must cube. I was trying to take to use his time to figure out whether I have a take. But like this, of course, that's even with the lowest take point in the world. That's a drop. So he's a bit cube shy. Great shot at the score, especially to secure the anchor. Double aces, another good shot. Okay, I will go for the prime. Yeah, maybe he has to step up. So now I can simply make the prime and attack him next time or point on him. I feel that's the best idea. He doesn't have too many sixes, raises even. And I certainly don't want to get into gammonish positions. Now, of course, I will have to attack him because now he's got a racing lead. I hope I roll a deuce. 6-5. Is that an attacking number? 6 is forced again. All the shots and breaking the prime. This looks so solid. If he doesn't roll a 6, that's really great. And I'm threatening the 6 prime, so I won't use that number to attack. And I hope I can do it now, finally, with a non-6. Let's see if I can do it. Yes, perfect. Okay, he dances. Usually you're not cubing, you're not supposed to cube these positions. I won't. Still a lot of work to do. Don't want to run out. Just, I mean, like this, I have builders. Think slotting the 3 is an overplay. So I won't do that. Glad I didn't. Okay. Now we are back to an even game. Unfortunately, I was kind of hoping to be able to squeeze out a gammon here. Up 9 pips. So 4-3. Just building my board. Of course, it could get dicey in case I have to run. Do I want to do it now? I don't think so. Can make close board first. Sometimes he has to play with the blot, as you can see. So now with a big number, of course, I would run. Not a big number. I want to keep some playable 5s. We'll do this. Yeah. That's not a big number either. So I just have to stay there, I think. He cubes. Okay, easy take. Don't lose many gammons, which is the most important thing. Of course, I can roll some anti-jokers here now. Like 5-1, 5-2, 6-1, but what can you... 5-1, okay, I've got the anti-joker. I'm duplicating 3s, of course, yeah. Okay, dodge that bullet. Still gotta win the race. I think that's an overplay because he doesn't win many gavins when he breaks his board. So now we are in a race. Of course, I have some wastage, which is not that great. He has a gap. Really exciting. Yeah. Okay. Not sure what's best here. Probably doesn't matter much. So he is a clear favorite now after my 2-1. 4. And now he has the gap. Double threes, good shot. Sixes, even better shot. 4, 3. Hit the gap. So this looks like a DMP. So first match of the tournament, going down to the wire. Had a big lead. Felt like I somehow destroyed myself. But yeah, we'll see in the analysis whether that's true or not. But yeah, two-way. Not sure what wins most games here. I like this one better, not that it matters much. So don't think I need to cube here. Not many market losers. That looks good. So now, of course, I need to cube. Two-way. Can never be wrong to cube. 5 makes the 3. Nothing else. Yeah, I don't like that play. I think he should play to the 10 and split his back checkers. And I have a priming structure. Stripped 8 point. So I really think he should split his back checkers. And this is, of course, this is really bad. No, he should have split his back checkers. I don't know why I didn't consider to do that. Like you see now with my stripped 8 point, I can make the 5 and he is stuck. Well, you can repair it with double aces, of course, but still you saw the difference. 4-1 is a good shot. Establishes the prime. So now we are in a priming battle. I have a bit of an advantage due to my anchor. So do I want to step out of here? That's the question. 4s and aces. He doesn't want to play a blitzing game. It's a priming game. I can jump the prime. If I play to the 8 and 6 to 5, he wrote an ace. I don't like it. I think I can just do this. Not afraid of losing a gammon. That looks good. Duplicating, keeping my prime. Okay. 6 would be nice. 2-1 is okay. Gets 1 checker to safety. Top 4 is great shot, of course. So now I'm in trouble if I don't enter. And he rolls the 5s that he needs, double 4s. The second one is really terrible because it makes him too fast. Probably should play all the checkers inside, so to kill his 6s. I would do that. Everything to the 5. So if he rolls a 6-1, 6-2, so now he gives himself a playable 6, which is really bad. Bad for him, so that was a bad decision by him. I enter, 4 is forced. So now he has to do the banana, of course. And the match will be decided soon. Really exciting here. Yeah, that's the only play I can see. I mean, what else is he? I mean, what is he waiting for? He got the 5 and he has to hit to protect. So that's certainly the way to go. Okay, if I hit, he probably loses. And if I dance as I do, he probably wins. So clear play, last chance for me to get back. Probably last chance, you never know, but highly likely. What else can he do? Yes. So a deuce. Not there. 6-4 is kind of, I mean, this is just backgammon. I mean, 6-4 is just a funny roll, I think. So now I'm back in business. Think I will move that checker away. What do I need it for? Now he dances aces and sixes. Of course, I roll 5-3, which is also good because it escapes, but keeps his hopes alive, certainly. Yeah. 2-4, so he is still in the game. 4-2. I guess I got to hit here. Give him the 6 numbers. I'm down in the race. Don't want to give him 11 numbers. So, okay, if he hits me back, so be it. But what else can I do? Can hit on the deuce, give him 11 numbers. That's out of the question. So I'm going to hit him. He dances. Quite a turnaround here. Certainly don't want to leave any blood. Play with maximum builders, I guess. So now the race is still close, so it's still not over. So in case he enters on the ace point, so maybe I just should play like this. Does that make any sense? I mean, if he rolls an ace, I'm probably happy to have that point. I'm not really sure, but that looks better for aces. Okay, increasing my builders. That looks nice and flexible. Okay, now he's got the deuce point game. Do I want to give the 6-5? Probably. Because if he rolls the 6-5 now, or he just runs out and I cannot attack him, I'm in trouble too. Oh, I see I'm short on time. That's the problem when, I mean, I have everything muted, of course. So I really don't notice when I get into time trouble. I mean, when I'm on my last seconds. 5 is clear, 3 is clear. So will we see another interesting turn of events? So far, everything is reasonably smooth for me. 2, guess it's here. He has to run 2-1. That's an interesting one, but I think too far ahead in the race to hit him loose, so I won't hit him. 50, 65, clock is ticking, so now we are in a race. I'm the favorite, but decent chances. Maybe he should have run, because now I'm probably attacking him if I can. I think he should have run. And the race was not that bad, actually. So yeah, I would have run. Never mind. Of course, I like it better this way. As you can imagine, looks like I will win my first match with a lot of excitement. Really curious about some of the plays. Okay, here we go. So I played well, which is great. So not too many things that went wrong. And I will make the XG analysis now. Yeah, as you can see, a good result in all aspects. 1.59 is great, of course. Also, I'm really happy with my checkers play, despite the double sixes here that you will see, because I have my blunder settings at 40. That means there are only 3 mistakes in the whole match over 40, and the biggest one is the one we will start with, the first game. Yeah, really butchered this one. So it seemed like it was mandatory to step out here. And since I'm ahead in the race, could just go for the prime. If it doesn't roll a 6, I'm in great shape. What I did was just make some sort of weird blitzing move. Yeah, well, how am I supposed to call it? I could have also played something like this. Same number of covers. This would look like this, but was really mandatory to step out, and I'm behind a prime. Why I didn't jump there escapes me. So yeah, really bad play. Don't know what to say about it. But yeah, really strange. Bit surprising. So I don't want to look at all of his blunders. This one I could have made myself, I think. So he just cleared his 11, duplicating 4s, but he should have just played to the 8. Reason being, the 11 point is such a strong point with the open 5 point, so he blocks the point. If I happen to make the anchor there, or if I enter, it's so super strong. So that was better, but could have made that mistake myself, like this duplication thing. Yeah, the pass was, I wouldn't say obvious, but it's just too hard to win, and he loses tons of gammons. I was pretty confident about my double, even though it's pretty close to a play on. I see now. Yeah, this one, yeah, standard play is stepping up with 2. So I really recommend to study these third roll positions. You just want to get both of your back checkers moving, because this is an awful lot of shots on the 9 point. So my friend Rainer Birkle has lots of these third roll Anki decks for sale. I can only recommend studying with Anki. And here, I will also put a link to his website, other good stuff, also free stuff. So Anki, that's my preferred learning method. Most of you know already, I think. So here, that one, the play I criticized, just stepping into a potential attack. Just make the 3 point, remain in the mutual holding game, basically an even game, as you can see. And he becomes an underdog, an equity underdog after his play. In the end, it led to a clear blitzing cube, especially because, that's mainly a cube because of his weakness on the 22, the blot there, so I can attack. Also, a feature of this position even numbers cover and odd numbers hit. So there are so many numbers that do both. Basically all combinations of odd and even hit and cover. So it was played a bit too cautiously. I saw it and I thought, yeah, because of the blot, maybe I should have exploited. I mean, you saw me thinking about it, but then settled for the safer alternative. But that's why I doubled in the first place, that this blot in his home board here, it's a big liability. And I should have exploited it. Didn't. It's bad. The rest was just dumb luck, I would say. Just rolled. I think I hit him. Yeah, okay. The volunteering play, that was interesting because I was wondering whether to volunteer now. That was correct. I've really been working on these volunteering plays. There's an Anki deck, for example, on volunteering as well. And I felt factors were there. You can see not volunteering is quite a big mistake. So I'm really happy that I did this. And first it got punished, but then it got rewarded in a big way. I rolled the double fives joker and even won a gammon. So that was that game, I remember now. But I'm really happy that I found the volunteering play. I mean, the rolling doesn't matter. Next game, nothing in red. So yeah, it became a race quickly. Of course, that's a huge pass, so really nothing exciting. Here he cubed me aggressively, just on the cusp, just borderline. As I mentioned before, easiest take in the world, not many gammon losses. So you can take even with a big lead. And managed to get to a recube here. There were some interesting decisions I remember. Was that one of them? Yeah, that was, for example, interesting. I didn't know whether to hit. I mean, this is as good. So they're both similar, hit or prime. This was also among the contenders. Glad that I didn't step up and kept the anchor, second anchor one more time. Yeah, all the rest was fine. Play worked out. And yeah, his winning chances are just too low. So there was also some other plays where I opened up the 6 point and all that stuff. It was also correct. But anyhow, I will have the match file for download. So I cannot find now where I opened this point. I think here with some switching doublet. So this is a blunder. I mean, I really want to step up with the last checker. And so then that's the only play that puts him on the bar. So glad that I found the switch. Okay, the cube. Double take from the bar. Was kind of surprised. I think I thought it was just a frustration cube, so I'm a little bit confused that this is really a cube already. That is surprising to me. Good for him. Just borderline, so no frustration cube. I take everything back. Well done. Just borderline. Didn't see too many market losers. Yeah, and then the play that cost me the gammon was a mistake indeed. But I'm not too sad about it. I mean, it's just so hard to take the score into account. So just want to show you at 0-0, I would be shocked that play is wrong. Maybe it's still wrong. So then I misunderstood something about the position. So, it's pretty close. So even close at a normal score. I mean, it's at least correct. So my thinking was at a normal score like 0-0, I would hit in a heartbeat. Probably it also has to do with cube ownership that you should be reluctant to hit But yeah, so that explains my mistake. So I thought it's clearly correct at the normal score. So how bad can it be at this score where I still can win a gammon and all that stuff? But yeah, was kind of bad, not super terrible. And yeah, he gammoned me, so we got more excitement. So yeah, I remember this one. This one I criticized already, and I was wrong. I thought at the score, because I'm 5 away, he has an easy take. However, actually disagreed. Actually, it's a big pass. So again, well done by him and bad judgment by me. I thought raise close. However, before he made some checker play mistakes, he should have kept me busy. Here you can see, be more aggressive, don't let me all options. So that would have been an easy take after this move. So he made some mistake, but so he made the move after which his cube action was correct. But yeah, after the correct move, he would have had an easy take. I think before he also played too passively. I mean, I'm building a prime. I'm threatening to attack him or run. So in these situations, you just have to be a bit more active. So, but the cube was great by him. The checker play, not that much. Yeah, the four away score, I remember that take kind of on the cusp, as you can see. I mean, I was really pretty confident about my double. So yeah, borderline, interesting. Okay, cube that was too early by him. Yeah, not big enough a favorite. I even win more gammons than him, and it's just a small favorite, and his gammon wins are not too impressive. Just okay. Ah, yeah, the double aces. Yeah. I saw something, some variation where he could hit everything, and he let me there, kept me there on the 3-point to anchor, which I couldn't do in the end. But yeah, that was a pretty big mistake. He should have hit me, keep me from anchoring. Even this would have been better with the dead checker. And then, yeah, I lost another gammon, barely escaped the backgammon because of a 4-3. So let's look at the 4-3. Where's the 4-3 where I said I did it to myself again? Was that here? No, this is. So let's find the 4-3. It's probably this one. And as you can see, I mean, it cost me a lot, but in equity, it was just nothing. So even had I lost the match because of that move, it wouldn't have bothered me too much because a 12th mistake is a 12th mistake. So it's barely, it's basically nothing. And the outcome doesn't change anything, doesn't change the size of the mistake, of course. So don't be too results oriented. Okay, while I was talking, I forgot that I was all the time in the two boards mode. So sorry for that. Now we are going big again. Yeah, this cube, you can see, very big cube, very big take. Even at the score, I mean, at the normal score, it would have been a pass, is correct, but here should have been more aggressive and take. If I have to leave a double shot or something, or he hits me and I enter badly, I mean, he has so much leverage with his 3 cubes. So that's why he should have taken. And you can see how big a mistake it would have been not to cube this. So when you are in these situations where you don't lose many gammons and it's a high volatility situations, you still can make big mistakes by not cubing. I mean, it was a little bit doubtful at first, but then I went through all the numbers and fortunately got to the correct decision. But that's a takeaway here is when you're leading and it's not gammonish, don't be too cube shy. What was here? He missed the cube here. Yeah, whereas was already making the calculations. If I have my 17.5%, and I already found some, quite a few short leaving numbers. So I hope, I mean, I cannot promise I would have taken, but in the end, I think so. Would have been a big take. But of course, again, highly volatile. If he just gets past me or plays pick and pass or something, if I miss him, can lose his market by a mile. So here he wasn't aggressive enough. Okay. So we're nearing the end, 4-way, 2-way. Yeah, let's look at the cube action. Yeah, that was a strange cube because as you heard me saying, or if you didn't, or if I didn't say anything, I mean, my take point is really low. So many of these 2-way, 4-way passes are due to the gammon losses. Once my gammon losses are low, I can really take a lot. So he simply shouldn't be more aggressive with the cube in non-gammonish positions. And as you can see, really big mistake to ship it here because my take point is low and I just need the 2 points to win the match. Didn't work out. And we got to DMP, which was a back and forth. Yeah, I criticized I mean, that was sort of, what was that? It was the correct move. Yeah, various moves. Oh, that was my move. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I was talking about the necessity to split the checkers against my priming structure. He didn't do it. Left me the short there. So then, yeah, that was the play I mentioned already. So the correct technique is when your sixes are blocked in a priming battle, you want to kill them on the other end of the board so that they don't play and you don't have to move them. So now, after his play, if he rolls like a 6-3, he has to play the full roll. Plays like this, he only has to play a 3 or a 2 or an ace. So that was a sizable mistake. And then it just was all back and forth again. So he had to run, I hit, and then I ran out. Yeah, this one I was debating. No, was I debating? Yeah, this one was I debating whether I need the bar point or not. I decided yes, that was correct. That was good. Here, yeah, it was all about the 6-5. Yeah, borderline again. The rest, so I was mistaken because I criticized one of his plays, which turned out to be correct. So I thought his racing chances are good enough. Yeah, and they were not. It felt like he had reasonable chances to win this race, at least pip count wise, but probably crossover wise, it was better for him to stay. So I criticized another play where he was correct. Sorry, Yakov. Just that was it. Yeah, really happy, of course, that I won and played well. So feels a lot a lot better than last time when I started. I think I lost the match and played like a 4. So this time much better. Hope it will continue that way. As always, if you have any suggestions, for example, let me go back to that. I changed my the settings a bit so that I could make the XG bigger. Anyhow, seeing my face is not really important, and seeing the link to my website that I had before, it's not important either, since it's everywhere. So if you are interested in my website, you can find it easily. So this makes it a bit bigger. There was a suggestion from a watcher. So if you have other suggestions, the only thing I don't want to do is to spend like a lot of time cutting and with some layout stuff. I really do this as a service for the community and because it's fun, but I don't want to spend too much extra time. A little extra time, of course, is fine and good. And anyhow, I think when I watch YouTube videos, it's mainly about the content, at least when it's like educational videos. So yeah, but whatever your suggestions are, feel free to send them to me or write in the comments. And yeah, this is it. I'll play my next matches in quick succession, so there will be lots of matches out soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye.